Bitcoin update, and welcome to Fitness and Finance. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your time and your energy. This is where health is wealth, cash flow is king, cash is queen, and credit is freedom. Thank you. And that's a lot of what I'm going to be talking about on this channel. So those are the kind of things you're going to be learning if you choose to follow along. And I hope you do. So please help me grow the message. We're getting out a lot of good messages in those regards, in regards to health and wealth. Because think about that. Health is wealth. Because it doesn't matter how many millions or billions you have. If you don't have your health, you're not going to be best you can be, right? So health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Think about that. A lot of times we used to say the saying, cash is king. Well, consider that cash flow is king, the flow of money, right? And then cash is queen, because we want to have the cash, and credit is freedom. Think about that. What does good credit help us do? It helps us have the freedom to have credit to buy homes and cars and travel and use credit cards and those kind of things. Credit is freedom, right? So we do want to have both. Let's see here. I'm testing out. I'm having some. Want to make sure that everything is the volume is up and running. Right. All right. It is. It is. Okay. All right. Just want to check on the volume. I've been having some technical issues this weekend, so I'm going to share with you when it comes to the cash flow formula. Real quick, this is the formula. I'm going to be doing a Bitcoin update real quick here shortly in a minute. This is the formula that I'm using, and I get it from Robert Kiyosaki. It's called the cash flow formula, and basically he kind of makes a game out of it. So we want to have our cash flow, obviously, want it to be higher than our expenses, right? But he really believes that it's like our cash flow from a business or investments. He wants that where we kind of consider more of a passive income. That particular income, whether it's through investments or through businesses, to supersede our expenses. Once that has happened, we have won the cash flow game. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm working on my cash flow game. I'm sharing it with you to work on yours. The E and the S stand for employee, whether you're an employee of a company. The S stands for self-employed. That's what I've done most of my life. The B stands for business, more particularly like big business, having lots of employees or contractors that work with you. I is investment. So you're whatever you invest. Then that leads to our income, right? Then our income goes to our assets. And there's lots of different kind of assets. I'm learning about this. Some of my favorite top assets are real estate, cryptocurrency, gold, silver, and stocks. Those are my favorites in no particular order right now. But when it comes to trading, I do trade a lot with Bitcoin and Ethereum. But that's with something I'm trying to leverage up myself with. And here's 4 basic different trading strategies that could do to be considered for yourself. And everyone's a little different. Number 1 is position trading, just buying and holding. Number 2 is swing trading, kind of buy now and then in a few days you sell. Then you kind of trade the highs and lows of the week. Scalp trading is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. We're going to look at Bitcoin up close and personal on the 15-minute time frame. And then momentum trading is kind of like something good comes out. Project came out at one time for me personally, and I ended up putting some money into it, and it went up 10 times. It was a momentum trade. 10 times what I put into it. Momentum trading. So that happens sometimes. Today we're going to look at scalp trading. Now, before I go on to this, now if you choose to trade with us, if you choose to trade with our team, this is a tool that you'll have. This is called a swipe coin. And please, I'm looking for one good person right now who's interested in changing their life and learning to scalp trade or trade at all or get involved with digital currencies. I belong to an academy, and I'm looking for one good person right now who's interested, right? And this is just some of the stuff. If you became an academy student with us, this is some of the tools that you have. This was what your back office will look like. You get the straight up academies. These are all pre-recorded academies to learn from beginning to end. One is based on and the exchange, like what is an exchange? Like how does that work? Because I know sometimes that can be confusing in itself. Once you get past the basics of that, I personally started off with just regular exchanging, buying, uh, and then the digital leverage trading. That's more of the scalp trading. The more I'd say a little bit more advanced, right? But you learn and you work your way up to it, right? But you learn the fundamentals of digital, the leverage trading side of things here. Okay. Now, every week we have over 200 different instructors teaching Sunday through Saturday. Look at all the classes we have live classes every day. Scalper Club. And this is one of the, this is my coach, someone I'm following along very closely with, Sean. He's an experienced, obviously, master educator. He teaches Scalper Overview, Fast Scalper Tuesday, Fast Scalper Thursday, and he uses this tool right here. This is what I'm going to share with you today. So we're going to run over, let's go ahead and run over it. If you're interested in becoming a member with the Academy and trading with this amazing team of professionals and growing. Then also too, if you're like me, you don't mind sharing it, you can also get paid to share, right? So if you have 500 Academy members, which I know is a lot, if you have 500 Academy members, it's possible, a lot of people already do, then that's $10,000 in income a month. So that's just goes to show you, what's possible as just sharing what you already love. I've been involved with this Academy over a year, and I have learned so much, and I'm so happy and grateful because my trading is better now than it ever has been. So I'm so happy and grateful for that. And so that's why I'm sharing it with you. So if you want to learn, we'll learn together. So now I'm just going to go ahead and refresh this chart. I don't want to be too long here because I have a vegan friend. I'm going to be joining soon right here. I want to jump on over to this real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and run through real quick how this works. Okay, I'm just gonna do the Bitcoin right now. I'm gonna go switch candle chart to a line chart. I'm looking for I'm looking for two zones in the very beginning here. I'm looking for let's start with the low zone here. Hmm. This zone right here right now. So it is tapping a zone, and then on the higher end, I'm feeling this zone here. This is how we do it right here. Okay, so we pick our zones. We put Bitcoin in a box. All right. Now I'm going to, let's go ahead and save this. Okay. BTC Sunday, say November 13, 2002 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. Right. Save. I'm going to add an indicator. Super trend. Super trend is your friend. You will love super trend. Let's see here. All right. Looks like it is. We are breaking a zone. It's really testing things right now. The movement that this Bitcoin gets is really fascinating. It's so fascinating. It's just very, very fascinating. So when you find yourself being fascinated about something, it's easy to keep tracking it. And I do. I enjoy tracking this. So these are the things I'm looking for here. If it breaks below the red zone, then if it breaks and closes below this zone here, there's a good chance that it's going to keep going down. So we'll see. It potentially could be testing this red zone and then bouncing back up. So we have to see what's going to happen. But generally, with the break and close, if it breaks and closes below the level, then it's changing levels. Okay. But sometimes what I like to do, though, I also like to add the RSI. Just enjoy trading with it. I find that it helps me to make better decisions. So between this and the super trend, right in there. And there's the zones right now. So let's keep an eye on that. Okay. And then right now it's Sunday. I'm setting up the trades for the week. And let's see here. I want to go. This is Ethereum. Let's see here. I want to set up a fresh Ethereum chart. Let's see here, Ethereum. Thing is, we're actually breaking as we're shooting. We're getting some action, live action. Remember that? Remember Turtle Man? Right. Live action. So candles to a line chart, horizontal line, boom. Horizontal line. Let me go with this. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to change this to a red because I like my supports to be red. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Ethereum, November 13th, 2022, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Save. Indicators. Super trend. This is how fast it goes. When you're doing it yourself, exactly how fast it goes. I have multiplied what's in my trading account right now over the last 2 months. And thank God, I'm so grateful I have it. I multiplied it 8 times what was in there two months ago. So it's been a factor of 8. So following this system. So it's all in the academy. You have to learn. Everybody has their own style. Everybody has their own style. So you got to figure out what's your style. So it may just be buy and hold. You may be a position trader. It's all good. You just gotta find out what's right for you, and you do that by learning. But if you want to become a part of the academy with me, I'm looking for one good person to come with the academy with me. Let's go on this process together. So this is the Ethereum. This is my Ethereum zones. The green is my resistance zone going up. The red is my support zone going down. So we'll see what happens. I'm just going to slide this down here. This is our Bitcoin. And they usually have very similar, but Bitcoin is, I feel like currently is the one that calls the shots. If it goes up, everything else goes up. If it goes down, almost everything else goes down. Almost everything. So that's something to consider. So if you're interested in collaborating with me, please consider reaching out and let's get you involved. Let's get you going because now is the best time because everybody, almost everyone agrees we're currently definitely in a what's called a bear market, and really that can be a really good time. That can be a really good time to get involved. You don't want to get involved when it's the top of the bull market, meaning the prices are the highest. Right now, the prices are low, and they're probably gonna most likely keep even going lower for a while. So that's what a lot of the experts say. Nobody knows, but what we do here on the scalper is we box Ethereum and Bitcoin in a box. We put them in a box, and then we trade the breakout up or the breakdown. So I'm happy and grateful for that. There's lots of other ways to scalp trade. You can scalp the supports and the resistances, but this is the basic strategy is breaking close above or below the resistance up top, the support at the bottom. Okay, that's the basics. So once you learn the basics, you can start learning, what are candlesticks and how does that work and all that. So, all right. Appreciate your time and your energy. If you want anything to do with the academy or anything I can help you with your health and fitness, I am a weight loss coach. That's my biggest profession on the fitness and finance. Health is wealth. We got to have our health. Cash flow is king. That's why if you want to participate in this, whether as a student or a marketer, please let me know. Cash is queen. We got to have our cash, right? And credit is freedom. So think about those things. I appreciate you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.